their own worst enemy, bro. Because you know what? When you try and change the world and you try and change other people on a mass scale, all it does is wear you out, because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they're going to do. And if they're going to do good, they're going to do good. And if they're going to do bad, they're going to do bad. And your words aren't going to fucking stop it, bro. And that's as simple as fucking that. And that's what I came to realise, man. Because I used to be like you, man. I used to try and fucking call every cunt out. Used to try and fucking put people on the spot and change them. Guess what? It didn't help fucking nothing. I'm telling you now, man. All it does is destroy yourself. No, I did not fucking talk shit about women. I said women in today's society think they can run a man down. They can abuse men, and men have to take it. And then no one says anything if a woman abuses a man. But if a man gives it back to a woman, then he's a woman abuser. He's a cunt. He's a chauvinist. No, I never said anything bad about women. I said I love women, but I don't like immature, rude girls. Big difference. I love females with respect. I like women with respect, and that can take accountability. The problem is, because of all this extreme feminism, women think they can abuse men, and they can get away with it. Okay, that's what I don't like. Feminism was good. Feminism started by giving the women the right to vote, the right to work, and all that shit. Now it's gone too fucking far, and now women think they can hold it over a fucking man. They can hold men over a fucking barrel. That's what I won't put up with. Women, listen, I love women. I love women. They are needed, they are wanted, but I will not tolerate women holding men over a barrel, and nor will I will not tolerate that, man. It's as simple as that.
No, I understand what you're getting at.
No, I love women that treat men with respect and other women with respect. If you want to try and hold men over a fucking barrel, that's not good.
Yeah, do you know what the thing is with you? Is tonight you're actually spot on and on point, and it's ridiculous. Like before what you said to me, like
I just haven't met the right woman, thank you, Hale. I'll meet a beautiful woman, man. I will meet a good woman.
Ignore them for a sec so we can chat, right? So don't worry about the comments for a minute, whatever. What I was saying to you was before, you gave me sound advice, right? You said to me then, you know what, did you like, it's one of the best things you've ever said to me was, you don't need the drama, you don't need the stress or whatever, and you don't need to be like doing it because it's only going to cause you stress, which it has done for me. It was one of the smartest things I've heard you fucking say, bro. And then you go on and say something even more smarter, right? Which is, I actually agree with you with that stuff. Like, I understand that, and I understand what you're saying in regards to what you're trying to say about women. And
I love women, bro. Absolutely nothing against them.
I don't disagree with what... This is the thing. You might hate me for this shit, but, like, he is actually speaking, like, in, like, my opinion. Oh, wait.
Let me... Sorry, I don't want to cut you off. I'll tell you this. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. If you want to abuse another person, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's a man going at a woman or a woman going at a man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's a woman going at a woman, man going at a man. I don't give a shit which way it is. A human being should not abuse a human being and then expect not to cop backlash. If you want to mouth off and be a cheeky, lippy cunt, doesn't matter which way it is, you deserve to get lit back. And just because you get a certain amount of rights more in society's eyes doesn't mean you get away with that. Doesn't matter. We're all human, man. We all bleed red. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, we all bleed red, man.
No, you're not wrong with anything that you've said.
And this is where I feel it's a bit wrong, man. Like I said, I love women. But I don't like the fact that society allowed women to abuse a man and they get away with it, but men can't give it back. All right, that's all I'm saying.
Spot on. I endorse what you're saying there.
Right, and it'll be the same. A man doesn't get to abuse another man. I don't get to go at Ditchy, and Ditchy just has to sit there, you know. And Ditchy doesn't get to go at me, and I just have to sit there. A woman doesn't get to go at Ditchy and then expect Ditchy just to sit there and do nothing about it. Ditchy should have the right to go, fuck you, bitch. How dare you speak to me that way? And the same would go if a woman abused if Ditchy went at a woman and said fuck you, that she has the right to go fuck him. Like, no one gets more rights than anyone else, man. You want equality? You mouth off, you be lippy, you get lit back.
Yeah. What I will say though is, like, there were some things I saw you saying the other day that you were saying obviously while you were angry that, like, you probably shouldn't say, like, you know, like the SL word and putrid stuff like that. Like, that's never going to help, is it?
Oh, dude, listen, that day I was 40 hours sleep deprived.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not having a go.
Oh, no, that won't. No, I was just saying you're fucking stupid. No, I was 40 hours sleep deprived, man. Sleep deprivation's fucking bad for your mind, man.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have a go at you, bro.
Oh, no. It's all good, man. Just leave that in the past, dude. Listen, let me tell you something, Ditchy. You're a person about fucking positivity, and so am I. I don't have time for negative shit now. I never have since the last couple of months. Listen, you leave the past in the past. The past, how I look at it, is the past is like a cigarette ash. Once you drag the cigarette, it's ash. Can't be relit. Leave it. It's gone. Just don't even talk about the past, man. It's over with. Just focus on the present, bro, and move forward. I'm not trying to be a dickhead to you, bro. Past is past. Not even worth being talked about.
That's fine, absolutely. But, yeah, just try and, yeah, that's the thing, because you're saying leave it in the past, but then we're sort of complaining about past issues as well, because, like, you know, obviously you've had a hard run-in with women and shit like that.
Oh, no, it's not that. No. Tonight I had a few fucking women being rude to me, and I gave it back to them. And then other women were going off at me because I gave back what they gave me. And that's where I was like, just because you're a woman doesn't mean you get to do that.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. We need 340 for doubles, chat. Go ahead.
Thanks for the gifts, guys. I fucking love yous.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, aside from all the bullshit topics like that, I don't want to deal with that past crap, man. How's your night been, man? Let's focus on something positive, man. Let's talk about something positive. How's your night been?
No, it's been good. So we made a new mate. He got out of jail like 8 days ago, and he's a very funny dude, and we're actually trying to help him pop off on TikTok as well.
Oh yeah, no, good, man.
I know it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So he's a very funny dude. We're gonna get him around some of the creators that I know and stuff. And it's gonna be
cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So what did you get up to today, though? So you reckon you're gonna go to the gym?
Yes, next week I've got my anytime fob, the fob keycard thing. I'm just going to go and reactivate it, man. Then that fob will work because it's already been activated years ago. And then I'll start going to the gym regularly again. I just drink, man. I drink on a Saturday to Sunday night, man. I don't drink too much. Cheers, Ellie. Thank you. Yeah, man. So I don't drink much. And when I drink, the reason I drink spirits, man, because I don't have carbs. Beers have got carbs, man. Yeah. And spirits are cleaner, so they don't have as much weight put on weight factors.
But do you mix it with like
soda? Yep, but it's not as bad as carbs, man.
Yeah, okay.
You know, having a bit of fucking orange juice or a bit of Coke ain't gonna be the same as carbs. You know what I mean? You're still getting that clean vodka. You know, it's a spirit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got a higher alcohol percentage, but they don't put weight on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than just drinking beer, man. Beers have got hops in it as well, like lots. Oh, thank you, brother, for the gifts. But no, man, that's fucking dope, dude. So how's your gym been going, man? How have you been doing at your gym?
Yeah, good, but I was sparring last night and I kicked my mate and like bent my toe back, and I think I've like got a small break in my foot. So it's not helpful. But other than that, it's good. But yeah.
Any negative comments will be removed. I'm not going to deal with negativity, man. I don't have time for this shit. So I have to put my phone on the side as charged, my man.
Thanks for that, Diamond. You're a legend. Thank you so much.
My night's good.
Thank you so much. MVP, Diamond, Paul, Nath, I appreciate you. Yeah. So yeah. So what do you think's made the sudden change and stuff? But thanks, Steve.
Oh, look, I've changed in the last 3 months, man. I've been a lot more calm.
Yeah, in patches. Obviously, you've had a bit of a. You've been struggling a little bit of recently. I've noticed. Just
Oh,
with,
bro, listen. The society we're in's pretty fucking fucked, bro. So, like, for me to stay calm and not fucking lose my fucking shit, for me to stay calm in this society we're in, dude. I mean, I'm gonna call it how it is, man. We live in a society where the justice get no justice, where the people that need justice get no justice, and those that do wrong get away and have no very unjust, man. We do the cheer. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you, man. Like I'm talking about the world, man. I'm not talking about anywhere in particular. I'm not talking about any genders. I'm talking about the world we live in, man. We live in a very unjust, I'm being straight with you. Not being negative. I'm being fucking straight with you, man. We are living in a very unjust world where the victims are the offenders and the offenders are victims, man. We're living in a world where people don't take accountability anymore. They've got it too fucking easy. We've had it too easy for too long when no one takes self-accountability. No one self-reflects anymore. Because everyone's told they're a prince or they're a princess, they just put their blame on everyone else and they don't take a bit of self-reflection and go, oh, fuck. And it's caused a shit show, man. Everyone's fighting against each other, bro. People say to me, oh, well, you blame the world and you don't blame yourself. But where do they blame themselves for the wrongs they've done too, man? So at the end of the day, it's a vicious cycle, man. They've got people telling me, I know this is only TikTok, but it's not the point, man. I've got people telling me that I don't reflect and that I'm the problem, but then I could ask myself, okay, well, with that theory of logic, if I could be the problem, then you could be the problem as well. So how does that work? So a lot of people, man, it's a very self-absorbed society that we live in where no one wants to take accountability, or very few people want to take accountability, brother.
yeah, but then I'll ask you a question. I'm not having a go, but do you think you take accountability?
100%.
Do you think you can work on taking more accountability for
100%
stuff?
I have. Like, looking back from what I used to be, man. Oh, thanks for the gifts, guys, by the way. From what I used to be, man.
And I just want to get this point out, and I'm not, again, I'm just having conversation and asking.
Mm-hmm.
So, reality speaking is, I just see a lot of, when you say you self-reflect, but when I speak to you or when I watch you a lot of it is coming from a place of you're focusing on the outside, factors of everything and not focusing on what you can control. And I don't think that's helpful.
Okay, yeah, and that's understandable. But what I will say to you as well, though, in saying that, I get what you're saying. Focus on yourself. Don't get angry about shit you can't control.
Yeah.
Yep, 100%. But I have changed a lot. Let me explain. Back in the past, I used to be very aggressive, man. I've lost a lot of that aggression. I actually don't have it in me to get aggressive anymore.
I think that you're very, very tame in comparison to what you used to be in terms of aggression.
Oh, dude, I can't get aggressive anymore. I can't bring myself to it. But what I wanted to say to you was that, sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. I just wanted to let you know, thanks for the gifts, guys. So let me explain this. I used to fucking be I will admit it, man. I used to be very prejudiced against women. I used to be very prejudiced against men. But now I've changed my way of thinking in the last couple of months. And like I've said, I've changed the way I think. I haven't tried to anyway, but now I've been looking at it as there is good and bad all over the world, man. There are good people in this world, right? 100% there are. I'm not going to sit there and deny that. And how can I put this, brother? I do want the best for people, and I do mean well. But you got to understand as well, when you got people going at you all the time, man, it can get mentally draining. So I am trying to be a lot more calmer. I am trying to see things through a positive light. But when you've got people going at you, man, like a bull at a gate, it doesn't help. And also, when people try to hold your past against you, man, it's fucking disgusting. Like, there are people, right? Listen to this. There are people that are ex-murderers that have gotten out of prison, ex-murderers, mind you, that have fucking that have done horrendous crimes, and they get out of prison, man, and people respect them for them trying to change, bro. You know. So I think it's a bit. I think it's a bit wrong to hold something against a man when he's genuinely trying to change. There's a quote on my Facebook that I posted about that, actually. Sorry, I want to read this out to you. It's fucking true. I want to show you this. I want to read it out to you. It's a very good quote, right? And the quote says, I'll show you. The ugliest thing you can do is bring up a person's past when they're trying or they have changed.
Yeah. No.
That's the worst thing you can do, man.
I agree, but the issue is here is like sometimes like your behavior like it was only like yesterday I saw you using like derogatory terms against females and stuff, and it's like people call you out on that then, but you won't reflect on that then. You know what I mean? Like, and that's part of the issue too, is you won't reflect on the now and go, all right, maybe.
I think guys and girls can be just as bad as one another. I'm not prejudiced.
No, I know, but all I'm saying is like reality is like, because I find it very hard to watch some of your stuff sometimes when you go on, like, especially.
Oh, bro, listen. If people, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. If people think it's all about females, they're very mistaken, mate. I get guys coming into my life mouthing off, right? Guys, yeah, guys mouthing off. Now I take the piss, man. I take the piss out of cunts. You want to mouth off to me? I actually haven't been aggressive as such. I've more so mocked them because of their foolish behaviour. So I get a guy come in, right, and like here we go. There was a guy with a fucking Commodore in his profile picture and he was mouthing off to me, right? And look, I personally don't like Commodores, man. I like my European cars, Volkswagen, BMWs, Mercs, all that, right? And there was some cunt with a Commodore in his profile picture mouthing off to me, "You're a fucking flog, mate. Bet you haven't had a root in fucking years." And I said, "No, I haven't. And guess what? I don't give a fuck, man. There's more to life, yeah?" And then I said to him, I said, "You're probably some Commodore driving flog. You're probably some fucking juiced up, tattooed up cunt. And your missus is fucking bending over, getting her back blown out in the fucking nightclub toilets when you're at home wondering wondering why she's so late." I said, "I wouldn't be laughing at me, cunt, when you're the one with a fucking unfaithful missus." You know, I was taking the piss out of him, man. You want to bully me? I'm taking the piss out of you. It's not trying to be derogative as such. It's more so trying to be a bit of a smart ass to them. Like, who the fuck do you think you are pointing shit out at me when? How do you know? Your missus very well could be cheating on you, man. So who are you to fucking judge? You know, who are you to fucking judge, dude? You know, just it makes them think. And it would affect them, bro. So don't be a smart ass. Like, not you, but, you know, thinking to myself, don't be a fucking smart ass. You know, I get, you know, it's not just against women, bro. I take the piss out of cunts' cars. There was another cunt, had a Land Cruiser in his profile picture, fucking mouthing off to me, and I said, yeah. I said, "Let me guess, you're on one of those four-wheel drive fucking forums, wanking your fucking pecker over it, mate. Oh, look at me, I'm in my fucking TD42 Patrol. Look at me, in my fucking big turbo." I said, "Fuck your fucking TD42, cunt. It's fucking shit." You know? I was just being a smart ass. I take the piss, man. I take the piss out of their cars. I take the piss out of their tattoos. I take the piss out of their lifestyle because they want to take the piss out of me. You know what, bro? If a guy or a woman, doesn't matter. I don't care. If you're a man, woman, I don't give a fuck. You be respectful to me, I'm going to be respectful to you, bro. Yeah. You be a smart ass to me, I'm going to be a fucking smart ass to you. It's the way it fucking works for me, man. There's no in between. It's either...
Do you think that there might be like some boundaries that we can put in place in terms of some things that we don't say though? Because like, you know what I mean? Like, in reality speaking, like, you've used some like language that's going to piss some people off and right.
Well, guess what I say? What? Guess what? People need to harden the fuck up. If you don't like it, scroll on, right? Because guess what? In this world, let me tell you, how you act. No. It's as simple as this. How you act, how you fucking present yourself is how you're going to be perceived. I look at it this way, Ditchy. I'll say this to you, man, straight how it is, man. And you, look, if you disagree with me, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool. Like, there's an old saying, right? How can I put it this way? There was and this is not me being against women. This is me fucking being straight, man. So, like, there was a woman once that came into my life and she was mouthing off to me saying I've got a shit life and all this, but she was dressing in lingerie in her profile picture and all this shit. And I said to her, I said, yeah, who are you to fucking speak, man? I said, you're in fucking fishnets. You can fucking see half through your fucking profile picture, which you could. She had fishnets on me. You're serious. She may as well have been wearing nothing, man. I'm serious. And I said, who are you to fucking say I've got a shit life when you're probably the fucking woman that's going to end up 35 single and fucking loose as fuck, you know, and you fucking, you know, you're dressing like a fucking slut, you know. I said, who the fuck are you, man? No, just hear me out. How? No, and then she started.
Hold on. Let me say this, and then you can go on. Just because someone dresses in a certain way, to portray that as someone dressing as a SL word, just because someone dresses like something doesn't.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Nothing wrong with being single, mate. Absolutely not. No, 100% not. So someone said nothing wrong with being single. I said there's not. They must have misheard me. And so what I was saying is, right, now she started getting all angry, right? And I said, well, hold on. You fucking were mocking me and putting me down about my life, but you don't like it when I mock you and point something out on you. Now, guess what, bitchy? I don't give a fuck. If you're wearing lingerie fishnets and you can just about see your fucking breasts through it, you're dressing like a shamutta, man. I don't give a fuck. Now, let me tell you. No. Listen to me. How you dress and present yourself is how you get viewed. People need to this is a thing of accountability. If I was to get clothing, right, good clothing, but put rips in it everywhere. If I was to get clothing and rip it all up to the point it's ripped, get my pants, rip it all up, put fucking thongs on that are slapping with half a fucking thong are broken, right? And if I was to go and smear dirt and shit all over me and fucking put dirt all over my fucking body, now if I was to walk down the street and put a poncho over me, put an old ripped poncho, and if I was to walk down the street going, hi guys, people would think I'm fucking homeless. A ripped poncho, ripped clothes and dirt all over my body, right? People would think I've been sleeping on the fucking ground at night, right? Now, if I was to walk out like I am now, people would think normal bloke. This is the thing. Now, if I was to dress like a homeless man purposely and walk down the street and then people go, look at that fucking homeless, dirty man, I can't blame them for perceiving me that way because that's how I look. Now, if you're a fucking woman that wants to dress with fishnets with your nipples half hanging out, well, guess what? You're going to be fucking viewed like you belong on a fucking stripper pole, okay? You're going to be viewed like a low-quality woman because that's what you're putting out. What you put out is what you get, man, all right? I'm just stating the obvious. If you're dressing in fishnets with half your fucking nips hanging out, mate, I'll fucking call you for what you are. You're a fucking slut.
Wait, this is the thing. To me, like, this is, like, I'm going to have to, like, and just don't interrupt me for a second, right? Because this is the point I want to make. Because the reality speak, the fact is, right, you don't have to go for these people or like those women who dress like that. That's perfectly fine. And I'm like, I actually agree with you. Would I want a woman who dresses in provocative ways? Absolutely not. But the reality is like you online calling women SL, you blah, blah, blah.
Well, they can put me down.
It's a very nasty thing to do.
But they can put me down and say that I'm an ugly, undateable cunt and all kinds of things.
No, they can't. Absolutely not.
So then I get every right to give it back.
But why... Wait, so...
Well, why shouldn't I... So, hold on. If they want to have a go at me, why should I have to sit there and take that?
Because you can talk to a person individually, but not talk to... Like, when I see you speak generally about...
No, I said it to this person. I said, you're a fucking slut. Said it to her individually, never said it about anyone else.
But I've seen other ones, like, where you've said, like, most women... The other day you said most women are self-entitled S words, and that rubs me the wrong way because, like, the way I see it, hold on. I've got my mum, I've got my sister here. They're fucking beautiful women. I love them. You know what I mean? And they're not.
100%, they're good women. I never once said there wasn't good women. Like I said, I think there are great women in this world. Like I said, there's a difference between a fucking good woman and a fucking immature girl. There's a big difference.
Yeah, I get that, but I just think that by you even saying it, I just don't think it's necessary. And this is how I look at it. If you want to give out shit, man, you get it back. Just because, and this is what rubs me the wrong way.
again, you can't, just because you're a woman doesn't give you the right to abuse a man, bro, and get away with it, man.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. I don't think that anyone should abuse anybody. I don't think that anyone should. What I'm saying to you is like, reality speaking, there's like trigger words that you just don't want to use for women.
Well, have you ever heard that? Well, don't you think this world needs to fucking harden up a bit, dude? Come on, man. Listen, if people choose to get offended, they choose to get offended. I believe people choose to get offended. Let me explain. Right? Let me explain, right? Right? Listen, I'll show you. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a fuck, right? You know what? I'll do this right now. This is how little I fucking care. I think people choose to get offended. Okay? Here we go. I'm going to do this for you right now. I don't give a fuck, bro. Here, I'll show you this. I don't give a fuck. Here. People choose to get offended, my bro. Look at this, right? I'll show you. Have a look. Look. I've got acne scars all on my shoulder, bro. Look, I've got acne scars on me. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't give a flying fuck. Right? Look, that's my body right there, okay? Now, if I'm to go around and go, I'm a good-looking guy. I'm a good-looking guy. I genuinely believe it. I'm a good-looking guy, bro. Right? I've got a good body and it's only getting better, bro. Okay? Now, if a woman was to say to me, you're a fucking ugly cunt, you fucking acne scar-ridden cunt, guess what? If I was to go, you're just having a go at me. Right? You fucking me. I'm choosing to get offended. Because guess what? If I was to go, no worries, bitch. Enjoy. Don't care. Bye. Walk away. Then I'm choosing not to get offended. You understand? Now, if I was to say to a woman, right, let's reverse that table. If I was to go to a woman and go, I think your fishnets look slutty, right? She's choosing to get offended by going, ah! Now, if she was to go, do you know what? That's your prerogative. You don't have to like it. It's my choice. And I understand that I may be viewed that way. But do you know what? That's my choice. And that's how I want to live. Bye. That's her choosing to harden the fuck up. People need to harden the fuck up, bro. I don't give a fuck if it's a man or a woman. If I was to look at a guy's car and go, your fucking Commodore's a box of shit, cunt, and your tattoo looks shit. Well, guess what? If he was to go, oh, fuck you, fuck these tattoos, man, are better than fucking, oh, my Commodore's not shit. How fucking dare you say my Commodore's shit? How dare you say my fucking, right? Then guess what? He's choosing to get offended. If he goes, you know what, cunt, my tattoos I like and my Commodore I like, fuck you, have a good day, man, then he's choosing to harden the fuck up. People need to harden the fuck up, Ditchy, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. Guess what? Let me tell you. Do you know why? You even admitted to me, and you've agreed with me, that the world is in a state, yeah? The world, the whole world is in a... No, listen, we are in hard times. Do you know where that comes from, Ditchy? Listen, there's an old school fucking saying, bro, and I'm telling you this as a fucking man. This is as a man. Man's a fucking man. The reason we are in hard times, you ever heard the fucking saying? Hard times create hard men, right? Strong men. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times, all right? The reason that we are fucking in hard times is because men are fucking not masculine, they're fucking pushovers, and they're walking all over us, all right? That's why Andrew Tate got fucking cancelled, because he's trying to fucking uplift men to be fucking men, not be fucking little beta male fucking cucks, bro. Not be beta male little pushovers.
I agree with like a lot of the sentiment.
And this is why the world's in a fucking state, bro, because there's not enough fucking men. Yes. People are little soft, delicate little flowers. Listen to this. Gordon Ramsay is being investigated by the government in Australia because people were saying he swears too much on television and he's setting a bad example for the kids. Guess what Gordon Ramsay said? Turn over the fucking channel. Haven't you seen that?
I get it.
People are fucking piss weak, bro. People are soft. I don't care what you say, man. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. People need to harden the fuck up, bro. People need to grow a fucking set, man. I'm telling you fucking right now, dude. People need to grow a fucking set of fucking bollocks, mate.
All right. So, like...
Hey, I'm just speaking my mind, bro.
It's all good, but we can... If we're going to chat, we need to be equal like talking, because I'm being respectful to you.
Of course, man. I've got nothing against you.
Yeah, no. So what I'm saying to you is like let me have my say and stuff like that, and then you say your say. So what I'll say is, right, in reality, like I don't even know where to start, but the reality is, you say the people toughen up, all this type of stuff, blah, blah, blah. then reality is you cop a lot of stuff online and you don't like it. So why would you want to portray it on somebody else?
I don't portray it on someone else. See, let me emphasize on this deeper. With being weak, right, means you can give it, but you can't take it. Now,
actually, this is the point I wanted to make. Sorry, this is what I was getting to. The thing is, right, is I think a good man, this is just my opinion, a good man can be tough, but also be able to be feminine at the same time. And I think what you're saying also makes it a very toxic environment for men, because we need to be able to nurture ourselves and actually be carers as well. And like, just because we're tough and we're like not cucks and all this type of shit, there's also the opposite effect where, you know, men are told that they can't be soft, and then that's a bad thing too. It's that is where we lose it, and that's where we lose a lot of men who unaliving and stuff.
I understand.
Because we put so much pressure on men to be real men, and, and that is the other side of the coin.
Can I emphasise on this? I understand that, but there are also third-party factors that society don't want to accept as well. So let me explain this. Yep, that is true, right? A lot of men are being seen as, well, you can't show your emotions. Well, it's actually not that you can't show your emotions, man. I think this whole toxic masculinity shit's really, like, this whole term toxic masculinity has gone up the shit creek. I think the reason that a lot of men are unaliving themselves is you got to look at third-party factors too. You seriously have to. You can't just look at it as, well, men can't show their feelings. You got to look at it deeper. Why aren't men showing their feelings? Let's have a look at why. Okay, yes, sure, men are not showing their feelings much. Okay, it's all well and good to say men aren't showing their feelings, but this is where society have to look deep within them fucking selves and go, okay, but what is driving it, bro? What is driving the reason men don't show their feelings? Okay, let's look at it this way. Because a car doesn't go forward just by itself, man. A car needs to fucking hit the accelerator to push fuel into the engine to go forward, right? Doesn't it? Now, you can't just fucking start up a car engine and then push it and expect to drive, right? There needs to be a driving force behind it. So what's the driving force of why men don't speak their minds or their feelings? Okay, let's have a look.
Other men.
Yep, okay.
Like yourself, who's talking about pussies now and all that, what you were just saying.
Okay, now I can tell you this now, right? There is multiple factors. Yes, you say other men, but
other men is a huge contributing factor.
Yes, okay, but why these other? But why? Hold on.
When I say something,
but why?
I've only met women in my life, a lot of women in my life, and majority of the women in my life encourage me to be in my It's the men that I've had a problem with.
But why are these men turning toxic towards other men? Let's look at this. Let's look at this. Please listen to me. Men, I can tell you this right now. Listen, when a man is truly nurtured by a fucking woman, he feels like all his pain is taken away. Okay? A man just wants to be loved by a woman. It's a feeling that no one can describe, of feeling like you're in another planet where no one can hurt you anymore. Now, when a man, like, this is what you're listening to, though. This is, but why are men turning angry? See, when a man feels like he's got nothing, he will turn into a beast and he will destroy everything around him. That is a man that has been damaged. I'm telling you now, the reason men get angry and want to abuse everything around it is because they have been destroyed. I'm telling you now, because these men have been mentally fucked, because these men have had their hearts ripped out of their chest and they feel like no one's got them. Can I tell you why? Because the family courts are biased towards women and they don't give a fuck about the men, okay? This is one driving force. I'm telling you that right now, man.
That's a very generalised statement, because I think you're seeing a lot of change in that recently, and they are trying to resurrect that. And like that, and this is the thing, is right. The other side of the coin is, Lockie, you sit there and say the system like only benefits like females more than males and stuff like that. But males are the ones that are beaten on the women to begin with.
Yeah, but where's all the stats of the women beating men? But this is the problem.
Because like I'm telling you, bro, like most men, like most domestic violence cases are men, bro.
Okay, answer me this. There was a guy that I knew, right? His girlfriend smashed a bottle over his head full of alcohol,
This is individual circumstances. We're talking.
Just listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. His house was on the lease. His house was on the lease. That was his house. His name was on the lease. Sorry, for his house. His girlfriend smashed a bottle over his head, embedded glass shards like that into his skull. Right? Caught on CCTV. He gave her one back. The police are the one that took him out. Yet she did more devastating damage to him. How the fuck does that work?
I've seen many cases like that. I'm not going to disagree with that.
So how was that right?
No, it's not right at all. I'm not saying that's right, but this is...
Ditchy, I'm not trying to argue with you, bro. There are double standards beyond crazy, brother. You got it. Can you just listen to me for a second? There are double standards. Can you listen to me for a second? I love women. I don't like the way this toxic feminism is destroying the world. Listen. If a woman was, and there's actually a female psychologist on Instagram that you should watch, bro. I'll try and find her, man. She actually talks as a woman about how women these days act, the modern women. And I'm serious. She's a psychologist, man. I'll send it to you, man. She even talks about how the modern women think they can do whatever the fuck they want and get away with it. I'm telling you right now, and this is coming from a fucking middle-aged woman. She's 40 years old and she's got a PhD, man, in psychology. So this is what I want to tell you. Okay, let me give you some double standards, but this is what no one wants to resurrect. People see the problem, but they don't want to change it because people want to do what they do. So
can I ask you a question then? Like, so you say the whole toxic women, feminists and all that type of stuff. Are we completely blaming women for that issue? And are we not taking into account that men...
Okay, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Because there's men feminists and there's no... Hold on 2 seconds, right? Because I'll let you speak a lot. So let me just talk for 2 seconds. You're blaming women for this whole issue, right? When in reality, I think that there's a lot of issues where there's a lot of soft men that are actually... making the issue as well. It's not just women making the issue, it's also men. And as
100%. So there are a lot of
that is very
100%. I'm in agreement with you. So I was actually trying to get to this. I was trying to get to this, man. Can you listen to me? I'm trying to get to this. So in society, right? Listen to me. When feminism started, it was meant to be equality for work, voting rights, and make them be seen as human, right? Not just a little slave. That's good. It's gone too far now, to the point where a woman can say, I don't want a man that's fucking fat. I don't want a man that's fat. I'm telling you right now, double standards. If a woman was to openly say she doesn't want a man that's fucking fat, right? Everyone will be like, you go, right? Women will be like...
That's not the case at all. Personally speaking, I can say straight up, that is not the case. And that is not my reality that I've copped at all. A woman says she doesn't want a bloke that's fat, she'll just cop just as much stuff as the man who says the same thing. And to be perfectly honest, I think that there's more beauty standards for women than there is for men. Women are fucking they've got more competition than men. Reality speaking, women have way more competition than men. And it's a lot harder to be a woman in today's society in terms of being desirable than men.
Bro, listen to me. I literally had my ex say that I bashed her, and I had fucking people within months saying they're going to come kill me with fuck all evidence on her. And even when I showed photos of me getting my head smashed in, I had men and women believing it, all because she was a woman.
I agree that would happen, and I don't...
And that's fucked. So women get it way easier, bro. I'm sorry. No, they get it way easier, dude. Yeah, maybe in the sense of work and working, yeah, they get it hard. But in the sense of relationships and friendships and being believed, they get it fucking easy, dude. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Okay. Well, fair enough. We're just...
Mate, if a woman... Listen, if a woman was to sleep with a man and then she was to fucking go to the cops and say, he fucking raped me, he's going to be arrested tomorrow. That day later, he's in the cell.
Yes, but he won't be.
But if the man went to the police station and said she did the same thing to him, they'd be like, "Where's the bruises? Oh, a little 5'5" little woman's not going to do that to you. A 5'5" woman can't fucking do that." See the difference? It's fucking wrong, dude.
You know what the funny thing is, right? This is what I'm going to say to you is so I had an ex-mate of mine who I no longer speak to, who I didn't know what was going on, who was like laying into his missus and that. I'm actually mates with his ex-missus now, and not mates with him anymore. And he was a mate of 20-something years. He got away with domestic violence for a long time, and because they couldn't prove nothing. So this is reality speaking. Sometimes it can go one way, but you're using examples of certain situations and not looking at the broader picture. You know what I mean? And this is reality. And I really encourage you to look at statistics and stuff like that rather than look at what what your truth might be is not the...
You know what though? Sorry. I'm just going to talk to one of my comments. Mate, I've seen heaps of fucking women body shame men, and that's all right. I've seen it before my eyes, man. Women don't cop shit.
Women call that out all the time. They call other women out for being like that. Women, honestly, I don't know. For me personally, Lockie, all I can say is I've got all my mates these days, majority of them are women. You've got my fucking mum who has saved my life after I tried to take it and has taken me in and helped me. Single mum, fed me and stuff. I've grown up with 3 sisters. I've got my best mate in the world, Claire, she's a woman. I've got a lot of my support on here are women.
Well, do you know what, did she? And can I say something?
Well with me anymore.
Can I say something though? What your experiences are going to be different to mine, bro. So I don't think you can say that I'm wrong, and I don't think I can say that you're wrong. You got to understand that everyone has their own experiences in life, and some people's experiences are very valid. I'll tell you straight from my heart, man. I'll tell you straight from my heart. Right? See you later, man cave. I've actually had some older women say to me that they like how masculine I am because they're old kids. I've actually had older women say to me in their 40s and late 30s that they like that I'm not a pushover cuck, and they like the old school mentality, because a lot of older women in their late 30s, 40s, they grew up around that, so they like it. But let me tell you this, Ditchy, man. I do love women that are respectful, and I do have respect for respectful women, man. I'll tell you that right now. I'm telling you, man. Now, in my experience, what I've seen in my life is I actually get along with both men and women that are real and honest and raw. Now, I do have some female friends online. 100% I do. I'm not.
All right, can I ask you then, if they were your friends, right? They're your friends, and they were dressing provocatively, would you call them the S word?
They haven't had a go at me. It's usually retaliatory. If they would have a go at me, I would fucking call them out on their shit. Fucking oath. You don't get to have a go at me and get away with it. I'm not just going to sit there like a little dog on a lead and let you fucking kick me. No, you mouth off to me, I'll mouth off to you.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Dude, listen. Fucking whatever you do what makes you happy, man. Just don't fucking bring it on to me, man, and I won't fucking give it back to you, dude. Fuck, dude. A friend of mine online on Snapchat ages ago, man. She fucking did OnlyFans, man. I just spoke to her as a friend. We used to fucking video call, man, have a beer and shit. I'd said to her, I said, you're a nice girl and stuff, but I don't agree with the OnlyFans. I said, that's just me. I just don't agree with that moral ethic. I said, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But I said, me personally, I don't agree with it.
I don't agree either.
And she respected that, actually. She's like, well, that's your choice. And I said, yeah, well, you know.
I agree.
I said, I still think you're a good person because you treat me all right.
Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, you know me, I'm very conservative. I'm a religious guy. I love God. I would if I was to get with a woman, that she is my woman and only my woman, and that she's a bit more respectful of me, that she wouldn't do OnlyFans and that type of thing. I don't agree with porn and all that type of stuff. I don't agree with that. I think it's degenerate in society and it's not doing a good thing. But
no, 100%.
Hold on. But do I need to go at people and fucking really go in on them for doing it? I don't need to. I don't feel the need, because only God can judge to a certain point, bro. And
yeah, 100%.
For us to worry about it. If they want to get clapped out on the camera, that's on them. That's just me. But calling them the S word and stuff like that, that's only going to bring negative repercussions to yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Now, I want to just reiterate again, I've got nothing against anyone, bro. I've got nothing against anyone. Male, female, I don't give a shit. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect, mate. Fucking, I've got followers of mine that are female that come in, they speak respectful to me. I'm like, hey, how's he doing? How's the day going? How's he not going? It's good, mate. Fucking, I chat to men and women, bro. Seriously, it comes down to respect. If you're going to come in here just bashing me, well, of course I'm going to give you shit. And of course I'm going to take the piss out of you, man. And yes, I will take the piss out of you. I'll take the piss out of your lifestyle. I'll take the piss out of you, who you are, on an individual basis. You want to come in here bashing me and be a smart cunt, or you want to message me on another platform, be a smart cunt, I will take the piss out of you, man. And I will pick at you. I will pick at you like I'm eating a chicken drumstick, man. Right? I'm not going to deal with it. I don't care. You know, I don't have to take shit from a woman. And I don't have to take shit from a man. And if they want to fucking have the balls to talk shit, well, guess what? They can fucking talking shit back. And no, I think it would be quite petulant and immature for them to sit there and fucking run their fucking mouth. Like that guy that come to my house the other night. He fucking told me, we got a bit heated and I said, you're a fucking fat ogre. And he said, I'll come around to your house and kick your door down. I said, all right, then come to my house, 8 Morley Street, kick down my door. He ended up coming. And I was ready. I said to him, kick in the door, mate, when he knocked on the door. I wasn't scared of him. I said, kick down the...
Someone said on the live when he knocked on the door, it was like he'd seen a ghost.
No, I told him, kick in the fucking door, kick in the glass, and I get self-defense rights, you know? And because I was ready, because ultimately I abused him, I got a reaction from it, right? We were both heated, right? I said something to him as a turn of my action. I had a reaction, you know? Fucking, as old, what's his name said, the fucking scientist cunt. You know, and then I was prepared to deal with the consequences of me opening my mouth. I waited 5 minutes because I was testing him. I was ready with my fists, you know. If he's going to break in the door, that's what I said. Break in the door, man. Do what you said you're going to do. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for this. And then I waited 4 or 5 minutes, never kicked in the door. I knew he wasn't a threat, because if he was truly about that, he would have already kicked it in. And so I said, all right, guys, I'm going to head off live. I got off live. I opened the door, went straight out there. Didn't give a fuck, man. Opened the door straight up. Hey, mate, how you doing? He's like, I'm not here to hurt you. I said, no, I'm not here either, mate. I said, what, how are you doing? And I ended up saying, hey, man, sorry for calling you an ogre. It was the wrong thing to do. We ended up fucking shaking hands, dude.
Yeah. I think that guy was quite upset with what happened for me that time too. Like,
anyway, look, besides the point, I'm trying to use the analogy of, with every action, there is a reaction, consequences, right? Because he got heated with me, as a consequence of that, I called him an ogre, and as a consequence of me calling him an ogre, he went to my house, right? So it was a two-way street. We both got heated. We both said shit. It ended up like that, right? That's what I'm saying.
It would end in a love-making session.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's all.
But nah, seriously, man. I'm not prejudiced, man. I don't care who you are, man, woman, white, black, pink or purple, man. You're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. That's as simple as it has to be, dude.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So maybe we'll change the topic away from like women for a minute. Like,
no. I was just wanting to get my point across, man. All right. I'm not trying to be a smart ass.
No. So like, why don't we go?
Hey, listen, Ditchy. Can I tell you something before we change the topic? Sometimes, as a mature conversation, you don't always agree, man. I'm telling you now.
Really, I'm not like mad. I'm chill. You know what I mean?
Dude, listen. I'm telling you from my heart. Listen, my follower Alex, right? Right? She's a female. She's actually a good follower of mine, and she sometimes fucking, yeah, see you later, Dazza. You see, this is where I just wanted to end this topic on this. People say you're a woman hater. Like, not you, like about me. If you're a woman hater, I wouldn't speak to my grandma. I wouldn't speak to my mother. Like, I don't because she's on drugs. But if that was the true case, you wouldn't speak to your grandmother. You wouldn't speak to your auntie. You know, like, it's dumb, man. People are dumb. I love people, bro. I love people if they're respectful, bro. Truly. Don't care whether you're black, purple, pink, fucking red, white, fucking man or woman. You either be respectful or you're not.
So you're interested in man and woman?
No, I'm interested in women, but you...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it. You just don't care if they're women or men.
You're a fucking asshole. Oh, did she? Have you gone to Thailand, mate? Got yourself a lady boy?
No, I'm thinking about it though.
You thinking about it?
Yeah, why not? No, I'm trying to find a missus, to be fair. So,
Do you care? Do you care if she's got a pole?
yes. Unfortunately, that's where I would draw the line. If she
But you
had,
said you're trying to get a lady boy from Thailand. That doesn't make sense.
yeah. No, I don't want a ladyboy from Thailand. I just want a woman with normal female parts.
You're a fucking smart ass, mate. You cracked me up, did you? I'll tell you that now, mate.
It's because I just like having a laugh and enjoying myself, bro. That's
Of course, same here, man. Same here. Like I said, I'm not trying to fucking be controversial. I'm not trying to put shit on anyone, man. I'm just trying to have a laugh, man. I was being serious before, but let's just change topic, bro.
No, all good. So what do you want to talk about then?
Anything, my friend. Anything.
Anything.
Have you been playing any video games lately, sir?
No, not at all. I've been waiting for you to download Fortnite so I can play.
Have you played PUBG?
Years ago, but I'm not very good at it.
See, I want to get back into PUBG, man, but there's fuck all servers in Australia.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, Fortnite's not my kind of game, man. That's
No,
it.
you can play it without the building, and then it's fun.
Yeah, but it's just too arcadey, brother.
Yeah, but it's fun because you just have a chat with your boys and take the piss, you know?
Yes, I understand that, but it's just not my fucking... It's just, I don't know, man.